Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New York Jets. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First down, Texans.
And Levis going to change the play. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and a yard. Once again, it's Swift. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
First down.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On second down, Swift. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion left. After the interception, here's Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. After 29-yard line.
65 cat, 65 cat. 70 ring, 70 ring.
Here's Wilson to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Levis to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Hodges. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. He finds his man complete. It's Hodges. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 8. They'll throw it again with Levis. He'll get this off to Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Levis, he's going to audible to something else. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have the first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. Here's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hodges. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now they'll change things up. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
First down, Texans.
Levis to throw off play action. That ball caught by Campbell. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play caller, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Levis. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit from the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Some of the big boppers in the game traditionally have been safeties, and he certainly fits that mold. He lets his pads do his talking.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Wilson. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. Now Wilson on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Third and 4. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. Third down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out. But his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Wilson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. And it's caught on the deflection, and this is going to be a touchdown. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Aiming for Jacobs. He's got it. Reeling it in on the out route. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go!
Here's Wilson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The end result, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Texans' 4-yard line.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Rashad Bateman from 4 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Levis on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hayes. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire 4th remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Levis looking to move him around a bit. 2nd and 11. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, right at midfield at the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action. Here's Levis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Swift going to try up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Levis looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Play action. It's Wilson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. They go play action now. Wilson. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That goes for a gain of 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Baron Browning, the one who brought him down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So that, maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting 1st downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Duvernay, 58 yards. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. You tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Second down and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try to run this one in, and he is going to lose yardage here. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
They'll try to run this one in, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20. And Levis going to change the play.
They'll drop the throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hodges.
Here's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 14. And brings up
Levis.
at the 29-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Levis's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check. Go check. Go street. Check go.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1. And one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches